Hey everybody, this week's video we are going to recap what we have done last week. We're going to talk a little bit about what we have coming up as we usually do, as well as some other exciting things. So I really want to start this video by checking in with everyone about your vision boards. So new members may not know what that means, but at the beginning of this year we did a group vision board. I made a video on it. You can find it in the files. I believe very much in a vision board, meaning that I believe that what you think about, what you concentrate on, what you envision, what you affirm is what you will attract and or bring in your life. And over the last couple weeks, I've seen some comments here and there and some posts here and there from some members who have already started to see things on their vision boards that are happening in their lives, and it's freaking some of them out, and some of them out think, oh, it's just a coincidence, and you know, whatever. It doesn't really matter what it is. It's if you're focusing your intention on something that you want, that you desire, that you would like to see in your life, I highly recommend you make a vision board, because those things tend to manifest in your life. So I do want to do a quick vision board. I will use mine. Remember, I made mine. Let's see if I can pull it off the wall. I nailed it in there. I was not playing around. Okay. We got it. Okay. So I'm going to check in with my board. I do look at my board every day. Of course, I'm doing a million trillion things, as I know you all are as well. So this isn't something that you have to dedicate a certain specific amount of time to. It's just something that is good for you to kind of meditate on, or if you don't meditate, at least maybe take a few minutes each day just to kind of look it over and think about you know, doing these things, experiencing these things, having these things, and feel in your mind what that would feel like. Now, if you're new, and we got a ton of new members over the last couple of days, thank you to those Flourish members that have posted screenshots of your stats over in Joyful, because holy moly, we got like 50 new signups just from those posts. It's been amazing. You know, we don't actively tell members to post in Joyful. Well, I do if you post in Flourish. I always say share in Joyful, but we don't ask for reviews. We don't ask for testimonials in the group. So you guys just posting them out of your joy is just, it's been amazing. And I really appreciate that, because it's how our group is growing. We have over 13,000 members in Joyful, and 1,700 and some, maybe 1,800 now in Flourish. That's a huge difference. I can't even imagine what it would be like if we had, you know, even a quarter of that. You know, I've promised everyone that once we hit 5,000 members, we're going on a Flourish cruise. It's happening. That is not on my vision board, but it should be. So maybe next year that will be my vision board, because I think it's important to grow slow. If everybody all of a sudden came over, I don't know, we would probably crash Facebook or something. I don't know. So let's talk about our vision boards. For me personally, and I showed you guys my vision board. There you go, for people that maybe haven't seen it from at the beginning of the year. So for me, a few things that I see on here have come to fruition in some way, shape, or form. Let me get my pen. Don't have my pink pen. For those of you who love my pink pen, I don't know where it went. I think my daughter took it. She does that. She takes all my art supplies. Okay, so I have abundance to share up here. And I feel that that's been happening. That's been happening really since Flourish got going. But for me, it's a big thing. For me, I am not in business to be big business, or to, you know, have a ton of money and then hire people at minimum wage. That's not my thing. So my thing is for me to share as much as possible. Now I do gift memberships to Flourish often, and we help out constantly those that are not able to to help themselves right now. I also, on my personal Facebook page, if you're my Facebook friend, you'll see my cover photo. My cover photo has always been this quote about being a poet, that I've loved, and I've had it forever. And just the other day, something caught my eye. It was like it's a picture of like a cornfield, but then above it, it says abundance in real big letters. And it just caught my eye, and I changed my cover photo. And then today, when I looked at my vision board, I realized it said abundance to share. So that could be coincidence, but either way, pretty cool. Light up every room. Okay, now I put this on my vision board, meaning joy in every room, like a good energy, a positive energy in every room, wherever I was. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to light up the room. And so what's kind of funny about this is I have recently got into essential oils. I know a lot of people in the group use them. It's new for me. I really like them. And so I like to diffuse the oils. I mean, I don't mind putting them on either, but I really like to diffuse them in the room. And so I have bought some diffusers. Well, these diffusers, they light up. They actually change colors. A lot of them are LED, but they're not enough for it to fill the entire house. So I've had to get one for each room. So here I have these lights in each room. So I just think it's funny. And again, it's not exactly what I meant, but it's just kind of funny. Gift guide. Gift guide's going huge. Of course, we had our holiday gift guide last year, but I have the wedding gift guide going now. It's really starting to build. It's looking amazing. I'm going to start pushing that soon with Facebook ads and posts. If you sell anything wedding related and you want to be on that board, there is a post in Flourish that you can add your shop link. If you haven't already, you can add that. If you want to find out where it is, just let one of us know and we can bump it up. So gift guide's pretty big in my life right now. This is what I would say has been the most profound so far on my vision board. I had seen this quote here. I don't know if you see it real well. Okay, right there. And then I put the initials of our group, me, Danny, Caitlin, and Heather. And I have heading toward the destination meant for us, both to give and to receive. And I don't even know when I saw that, because that's when you make a vision board, that's kind of how you do it. Like you go through the magazine and you look for words, colors, items, graphics, anything that just jumps out at you. And when you find it, you cut it out and you put it on, this vision board. So I had seen that. I had no idea what it meant. And let me tell you, this meetup that we have scheduled in May was totally not planned at all when we did the vision board. So it's interesting that the four of us are doing this huge gathering, this huge workshop, creative gathering where we're going to be giving and receiving. I mean, we're going to celebrate Danny's bachelorette party. I get to see you all. It's just going to be amazing. And I really feel that as much as I didn't really know what to expect from this quote, this is the big thing that's happening this year, at least so far for us. And so it is. Of course, that was our mantra. Any new members, if you see posts that say, and so it is, you have to watch the video. It's kind of our way of saying, don't have negative self-talk. That the more positive you talk about yourself and your situation and your goals and your sales and your beliefs and all that good stuff, the more positive you can be, the more you affirm that to be true. And then if you talk negative and you say bad things about yourself or your business or whatever, or other people, the universe or whatever it is says, and so it is. So either way, it's true. Whether you think of it positive or you think of it negative, either way, it's true for you. So we've been using that a lot. Really not much else. I'm really personally, I'm working on being healthier, eating better, eating clean. Eating clean, I have that here, and I have done that. I am starting to do that. Some days are better than others, but it's something I'm constantly working on. And of course, my Be Joyful and my hugs and all that stuff. So do what you love to do. I'm doing that. I'm doing it every day, and I do love it. So far, I think overall, my vision board is going really well. I mean, it's definitely my focus for the year. It's definitely something that's important to me, and I'm glad. I'm glad that I have it, and I'm glad that I'm able to focus on it, from time to time each and every day. So I hope that you guys are doing that as well. And just this is just a reminder. I would love to hear from you guys. If you've seen things that have happened in your life, you can show pictures or make a comment below this video thread. That would be awesome. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on that, but for all you new members, please go back and watch that video. It was January. It should say in the files vision board video, and watch that and make a vision board. It's fun, it's creative, it'll feel good, and it gives you some kind of positive focus for the year, both personally and in your business life. Okay. We are done with website month. Wow, that was a crazy month. We had a ton of presentations. I think we've covered every main website platform that is out there. I mean, we didn't talk about Squarespace a lot. That was really the only one that we didn't focus on very much, but we did all the other big ones. We did a lot of WordPress presentations. We had a couple great Weebly presentations, Wix, Shopify. Of course, I touched on other marketplaces like Store Envy, Hatch, and Artfire. Amazon, we had Rosemary do Handmade at Amazon. So we've really had a great month that was just jam-packed with a lot of stuff. Now, that being said, I know there were a lot of members that are not at the point yet where they want to build their own website. So they may have felt a little about last month because that wasn't really the focus. For them, it wasn't the focus of what they were working on. But that's how it works in Flourish. Every month we talk about a specific topic. Now, we still always talk about the basics, SEO, copy, photography, all that stuff in the event tab and in Club Flourish, peer-to-peer. But every month in Flourish, we try to talk about a certain topic that is related to e-commerce, something that will help you grow your business, take it to the next level. Now, that being said, not everybody is on the same level as everyone else, but that's what's great about Flourish. We help people in all levels, from people that haven't even opened a store to people selling $150,000 a year. We always have something for everyone. So if we're focusing and spending a lot of time on an issue that may not be relevant to you or your situation, that is okay. Spend that time on your shop. Make new products, research new products, always work on social media. There's always things that you can be doing on your business if our presentations are focused on something else. And of course, use those event tabs because our experts are always on hand and always there to help you no matter what you're working on. So it's done. I'm happy about that. All the presentations are going to be filed. Heather is going to make sure that all of our presentations are organized by date, and she is handling that. So those will all be there for you if you need them. Or, let's say in a couple months from now, you are going to be ready to make your own website. You can just simply go back to them. And also, we will always touch on these things. I mean, if you ask me a question next month about Weebly or WordPress or something, I will answer it, or I will get you an expert that can answer it. So don't feel like you've missed something and you're never going to get the information again, because it's just not the case. We're always here to help. We just try to keep somewhat of a structured path or journey or outline so that the group kind of stays somewhat focused and it doesn't seem all over the place. Talking about that, let's kind of jump ahead. I was going to talk about this till later, but I'm going to talk about it now. And I'm probably really not supposed to talk about it because we don't know all the variables yet, but we are going to a new platform. It's happening. It's going to be amazing. We have been kicking around a few different ideas, and this is probably why I shouldn't talk about it, but we have learned about this amazing, robust forum software. It's an online membership community, and Danny and I both went to a webinar and we learned all about it. We walked through it. It is crazy what it does. It allows, I mentioned this earlier in Club Flourish, it allows members to sell to other members. It has some type of a built-in shopping feature where I don't know the exact, and this is why I hate to mention and be whatever the word is I'm thinking of. It's the way it was explained to us was that you could set up a profile, you could upload your products, and then if somebody wanted to visit your profile, they could visit your products, and you could actually sell right there from your profile. Similar to, I guess, Facebook, having a Facebook store. So it sounded amazing. It was a little pricey, but I was absolutely willing to spend the money for it because we need something that's better than what we have on Facebook. We've just gotten so big, and trying to have files and events and groups and subgroups, and it gets crazy. It does. I understand. It can be overwhelming. It's overwhelming for me. I have to run them all. After going through it, we don't feel it's user-friendly enough. It's cool. It has some cool features, but we understand that we have people in our group that are 16 years old, and we have people in our group that are in their 70s. We have to have a forum or a platform that everyone can use. I don't want to lose half my members because they don't have the technology skills to maneuver through a difficult or complicated forum. So as cool as this software was that we looked into, I don't think we're going to be using it because it's not as user-friendly as we want. And I don't want to settle. I want to have all the features we want, and I want it to be beautiful. So this leads me up to what we are working on. We have partnered with Brianna. A lot of you know her. She is our resident expert on web design. She's not just a web designer. She is a developer. She is amazing. Her brains, I mean, it's just, I've talked with her on Skype a few times, and I'm very grateful to know her and to have her in our group. And she is really working hard with Danny and I. We have discussed what we want. We have been very clear about it being easy to maneuver, easy to get to the training, having a checklist, having steps that people have to take, streamlining the whole process, but also still having the community aspect of it. And she has had some really wonderful ideas about building a separate platform on WordPress and having certain plugins and having certain softwares partner up with it to give us the look that we want, the ease of use that we want, and all the functionality that we need as well. So I just want to, I know I don't have anything solid to announce, but I want you to know that we are working on it every day. And we really want the best for you as our members. As well as we want a good place for us to teach from that won't be confusing for everybody. So that's what's going on with that. Okay, photo month. Yay. Okay, so I'm really excited about this month, and I'm not a photographer, but I love it. I probably could be a photographer. I mean, I probably could have done that for a living. I mean, I really enjoy it a lot. I like to take pictures. But the main thing for me and for sharing it with you guys this month is I know that even though I have years of sales experience and even selling online, I know that what made my business so big, so quick, was my photos. I know it. I know it without a shadow of a doubt. And I know you guys know I push you guys constantly to improve your photos. But when I push you, I don't spend a lot of time explaining how, explaining why. I just say, fix your photos, fix your photos, fix your photos, light and bright. Because I'm teaching other things. So this month is my month and my experts month to really get in with product photography, really get in deep and explain how and explain why. And to show you that it's actually something you can do without having to hire a photographer, without having to hire or having to buy extremely expensive equipment, using what you have, just using what you have at home and taking a good shot. I also have been suggesting or encouraging all my clients in my coaching sessions and even in some shop critiques to contact Little Diamond Models. Little Diamond Models was suggested to me back in May or June of last year by one of my clients on a coaching session. She said, I loved her photo. She said, oh, I use Little Diamond Models. And I'm like, oh, what's that? I even wrote it down, and it would be so cool if I found the notebook. I have like a ton of notebooks that had that note. But I never really connected with them. I just would tell people, oh, well, so-and-so uses Little Diamond Models. And then eventually it was like, oh, we'll just use Little Diamond Models. That's what everybody uses. This month allowed me to reach out to them and connect with the owner, Carrie. She's just a wonderful woman. And I was able to connect with her and ask her so very humbly, if she would join our group, if she would connect with our members. I found out that in her Facebook group, she actually has a lot of our members already in there. I had made a post in her group, and all of a sudden Flourishers are answering, hey, Sarah, hi. So it was really cool because I was like, oh, hi. So I connected with her, and she's just wonderful. She started in 2010. She's also an Etsy shop owner herself. She has 2 Etsy shops, actually. She does embroidery and vinyl. She's in our groups. She is going to give a Q&A this month, actually in a few days. So I encourage all of you that have product that could be modeled by children or with children, that you reach out to her. It does not cost you anything, I don't believe. I think it's just a trade. But we'll tell you about her website. She'll tell you about how the process works. She'll show you some shots. She has a Facebook group you can join. I highly recommend you connecting with her. I really think that, having a business like that helps creatives so much, because we don't always have the money to hire a model or a photographer to take pictures. So you simply make your product, send it out to them, they send you the photos, and boom. One photo can make you thousands of dollars. So it's very important that you use model shots when you can. So I'm excited that she's in our group. I'm excited she's going to do a Q&A. I think it's going to help you guys a lot. We're going to talk about lighting. Lighting's a big one for me. You guys know that. We're going to talk about staging. Like I posted in my post today, I'm not a real big fan of staging unless you really know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, staging can be awesome. But if you don't, it can look really bad. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about photographing large items. I have not yet found a photographer who takes pictures of very big items. I have been looking. It hasn't been easy. So I'm going to still actively look. If I cannot find an expert or a photographer that takes pictures of large items, then I will be doing one myself. I will be posting videos and articles and all that stuff all the information that I can get, current information, I will get. But I'm not giving up. If anybody, by the way, knows a photographer that photographs large items, and I mean like signs on the wall or banners or things that you would hang on a mantle place or furniture, something big, let me know, because I need help with expertise in that area. Okay, we're going to be talking about software and apps. What kind of apps work best for editing your photos on your phone? What kind of software or apps work best on your computer to edit your photos? We're going to talk about that. I believe we have a couple experts doing presentations on Photoshop or Lightroom or similar to that. Also, I want to let you guys know, as you've seen last month and you will see this month, we are going to have presentations throughout every monthly topic on social media. Because social media, first of all, is super important to grow your business. And second of all, it changes constantly, like constantly. So we will always have presentations on social media. We have amazing experts on Instagram. We have amazing experts on Pinterest. Facebook, we have Ashley, who's amazing with Facebook groups. We have Natwar, who knows a lot about Facebook also. But I'm still looking for someone that's really good with Facebook. Of course, we have Kit that does Facebook ads. But we will be doing presentations on social media throughout each month, just because it's always good to have a refresher on the most current items. Okay, also, and I made a post about this in both Joyful and Flourish, I think. My website, I don't know if you guys go there very often. You should. It's a really cool website. But besides it being my website and me thinking it's cool, I use it to help you guys, believe it or not. Of course, I have my own little services tab where I try to sell my coaching sessions and critiques from, but I have on there a resource page. So anytime there's any new cool Etsy tool or app or website or whatever it is, I add it to that resource page. Also, that's where all of our experts are listed. Their picture, a bio of them. You can click on their business's name to get to their website. A lot of people say, I'm not really sure who the experts are. I'm not really sure who does what. Please visit my resource page. It's there for you. It's not spammy. It doesn't look all crazy. It's nice. Heather designed it beautifully. It's nice. It has little icons so you can see what the app or the item or the website or the person is, and then it tells you, what they do, what you need help with, stuff like that. It's just a great page for a handmade seller to be able to visit from time to time and find new, fun, exciting stuff. Also, and this has been on the back burner, so those of you that have signed up, we have built a Flourish directory that's of all Flourish members. So all handmade shops that signed up are starting to be listed there, and we have it broken down into categories. So a lot of us want to shop from one another. You can visit the directory, which I think it says Shop Handmade on it, and you can get to your other fellow Flourishers shops, and you can shop from them. It's pretty cool. Now, it's not full. We still have a long list of people to add. We're adding every week, but just so you know, it's there. Okay. Shoo, where are we at? 27 minutes. Okay. Let's talk about the real exciting thing this month, the giveaway. Okay, occasionally from time to time in Flourish, we do giveaways. I love giveaways. I would do it every month. I would really like to start doing it every month. So this month, our giveaway is awesome. I am giving away a brand new iPad mini. I am a big Apple fan. I love Apple products, and I know how helpful it is to have a tablet or an iPhone for handmade sellers to be able to work when they're not in their studio. I really feel that this photography month is going to help you all so much learn how to take better photos. So I'm kind of coupling it with the season. We have Easter this month. Even for those that don't participate in Easter, it's not a religious thing. It's just the Easter egg. Have you seen on Pinterest all the different fun, beautiful ways you can decorate an Easter egg? Well, I know we're all creative, and I know that most of us would love to do that. I mean, it's just fun. You can even do it with your kids, those of you that have children. I want you to decorate an egg, and you can do one egg, you can do a bunch of eggs, doesn't matter, but at least one egg. Of course, I suggest you make it unique and fun, and then I want you to photograph it, and I want you to sell the heck out of this egg. So whatever egg photo looks the most sellable, like I have to buy that egg, like I need that egg in my house for Easter. That's what I want to see. That's the point of product photography, is to sell your product even if the person doesn't want it. Okay? That's really the main focus of product photography. So I may not want an egg decorated by you in my home, but I want that picture to make me want it. Okay? We have somebody in our oh my goodness. I want to say Linda. Might be Linda from Craft Like an Artist. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. June, July maybe. We did a photo contest when we were talking a little bit about photos, and someone won, and it was this picture of this pink teapot. I don't have pink anything in my house. Well, except for my hair. I don't have pink anything in my house. Like, I don't want pink. Pink is not my thing. It's not. I saw this picture and I'm like, oh, I have to have that. I love tea, but I don't drink hot tea. And I drink iced tea and I drink coffee. I don't know. Like, I would have no reason to have this teapot, but I saw this picture and I was like, I must have this teapot. That's what I want to see with your eggs. I want to see the most beautiful picture of an egg. Okay. And you can start practicing all you like, get your lighting right, try staging if you want. And you can use some of these apps that we're going to talk about, but everybody is going to be focused on eggs this month, besides their business, of course. Okay, so that's it. Oh, the winner of that contest will get an iPad. Second place gets a $50 gift card. Third place gets a $25 gift card. I will be making a thread in Club Flourish where everyone can start posting their pictures about mid-month, because I want you guys to learn some stuff before you start shooting, okay? So that's that. Now what are we going to talk about? I think we are going to talk about, I think we're done. I think we're going to talk about the meetup. Okay, so the meetup in Atlanta. Holy moly, you guys. So we've had about 20 people so far that are coming. We have another 30 or so that can go. So if you have not bought your ticket, please do so now, because I have a feeling that as time gets closer and closer, they are really going to start selling, and then someone will be stuck without a ticket or be able to go. So please go there. I believe it is, let me look at the event URL is goteamflourish.eventbrite.com. Okay, so goteamflourish all together .eventbrite, that's event BRITE, eventbrite.com, and that will take you to our event. Tickets are $189. All right, I know that's kind of let me get back to you so I can see myself, because okay, there we go. I know that's a lot of money, but I promise you I wouldn't ask for that if I didn't feel that it was worth that times a million. So let me kind of talk to you a lot about what's going on in the meetup. And we haven't talked about it a lot because I was trying to get a lineup of who was going to talk, what we were going to talk about, all that kind of good stuff. So this is the deal. This is the meetup. It's Memorial Day weekend. It's May 28th and 29th here in Atlanta. You can drive, you can fly, get here however you want. I know a lot of you are really far away and you can't come. It's totally understandable. This is something that we are going to try to do every year. And I couldn't have you all come. I only have a limit of 60 people. So I couldn't have everybody come even if they wanted to. But I do. I have people flying in from New York. I have people driving in from Illinois. I have people flying in from Oregon. I mean, we got people coming from all over the place. It's May 28th to 29th. Okay, Saturday morning is the workshop. It starts at 9:30. It's 9:30 to 4:30. Our workshop is basically, the theme of our workshop is build your brand. All right, a lot of members that have been in Flourish have done a lot of work on their businesses over the last months and months and months and months. Doesn't mean if you're new, you won't learn something, because you will. You'll learn that and more. But we're at a point now where it's like, we got to build our brand. It's one thing to have your Etsy shop set up and things kind of going, but you want to build it. You want to grow your business. You want to take it to the next level. That's the point. The point isn't just get some sales in. No, it's to build your business. This is your business, your baby. This is your investment in yourself, in your future. A lot of you are doing this as retirement. You don't want to go back to work. You don't want to have to just live on Social Security. A lot of you are stay-at-home moms. You want to do something so that when your kids go back to school, you don't have to go back to a corporate job. Whatever the reason is, you want to build your business. You're serious about it and you're ready to take it to the next level. That is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about building your brand. We will be having expert presentations on target market, how to know who your target market is, how to monetize that, how to capitalize on that, how to use that information to grow your business. We're going to talk about telling your story through copy. That's so important. We talk about copywriting a lot in Flourish. it's everything when it comes to online selling. We're talking about e-commerce here. So all you have is photos and text. That's all you have to sell your product, to sell your business. It's important to tell your story. It's important to have a strong presence in front of your market. So we're going to be going over that. That will be an expert presentation on that. We're going to have expert presentations on social media. We're going to have one with a weight in, I can never think of a word. Priority is not the word either. Focus. That's it. Focus on Pinterest. We're going to have social media presentations with a focus on Pinterest. Pinterest is amazing. It's also confusing. So we're going to have a really nice, how can you build your brand through Pinterest? We're going to have a nice focus on that. We're going to have an expert coming in to talk about branching out to Amazon. A lot of you sell on Amazon and love it. A lot of you sell on Amazon and don't know how to work it. Then there are those of you that are just simply afraid of selling on Amazon, and it's understandable. Unfortunately, we will not be having one of our 100K sellers there who should be there, and she's really mad at me that I'm having it this weekend, but this particular weekend because she is going on a cruise. Amazon changed her life. Now, Amazon, you remember, just opened Handmade at Amazon in August. And in August, this person had 38 sales or so on Etsy. And since she's now sold on Amazon, she's in the thousands, and she is now a 100K seller. So Amazon is a game changer for handmade sellers, but you need to know how to do it. You need to know how to do it. You need to know how to do it right. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to have that's a good way to build your brand. It's a good way to take it to that next level so that you come off of Etsy. And I don't mean leave Etsy. I mean just branch out into another platform. Amazon is a great way to do it. And then my favorite part of the workshop, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to mention this yet, but I'm gonna, because that's what I do. Danny Marie is putting together something huge for you. She is going to be teaching you how to create a digital catalog, a digital brochure on how to showcase your product. This is something that she is going to sell as a course for $200 or $199 on its own. But she's going to be teaching everyone at the meetup there free. It's included in your ticket price. The copy presentation is also a $400 lecture. All the other presentations that we have, I mean, this is it. All the presentations that you're going to get in person from the true experts total up to be over $1,000, and you're getting this for $189. But that's not all. Sorry, but I have to do an infomercial sometime. It just would be too fun to do that. So that's the workshop. That's what you're going to get for that workshop. But then Saturday night at roughly 7:30, we are going to celebrate Danny Marie getting married. You can call it a bachelorette party. You can call it a bridal shower. You can call it just a bunch of girls getting together having fun. If guys can come too. It's not just girls only. Guys can come too, but I don't know if there's going to be any guys there. We have rented out in the hotel, the vestibule, to Proof and Provision, which is like the coolest bar ever. They have handcrafted cocktails, great food. We've rented that out for us, for the Flourish team, for the Flourish gathering, and we're going to celebrate Danny. It's not going to be anything crazy. I mean, we're all, moms, and, well, not all of us are moms, but, we're going to be responsible. And I mean, I don't know. Angie Brunson's going to be there, and I can't guarantee, that it's going to be completely all, kosher, but we're going to have fun. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to celebrate Danny. And she's been such a helpful person and part of our group that it's going to be nice to finally kind of showcase her for a little bit. So that's Saturday. Then what happens? Sunday is going to be Mindset Mastermind with me. That's right. We're going to be meeting at Mary Mac's Tea Room, which is a historical restaurant here in Atlanta. It's within walking distance of the hotel. We're going to have a lunch, brunch, luncheon, whatever, at their restaurant. I have again rented out a private room for us to meet up. And what we are going to do is enjoy lunch together. We're going to brainstorm. We're going to talk about mindset. We're going to talk about how you're thinking and ways of beliefs in business could be keeping you back, holding you back, blocking you from actually growing. So sometimes you have to think out of the box. Sometimes you have to let go of beliefs that you've had about yourself and how a business is supposed to run. Sometimes that won't work for you. Most of the time it won't. So we're going to be talking a lot. It's going to be more intimate. It's going to be more like heart and soul. Let's get into this stuff and let's talk about it. That's going to be from 12 to whenever we're done, which I think is going to be around 3, but could be 2, but probably around 3. So that's what's going on. It's going to be amazing, all for $189. Now, yes. Oh, that includes your food at the workshop. That includes food and drink at the workshop. It includes your lunch at Mary Mac's, a food and drink at Mary Mac's. The bachelorette party, we are providing drink tickets. So your first drink will be on us or whatever. Haven't ironed all that out. But basically, I mean, it covers pretty much everything. So, and more. So you're getting a lot of value from this meetup. It's going to be amazing. And we just can't wait to meet you guys. Now we understand it's not just the ticket of the meetup. I mean, you have airfare if you're flying, you have gas if you're driving, you have hotel costs. The hotel, if you stay at the Georgian Terrace, which is where it's at, it's again a historic, beautiful hotel here in downtown Atlanta called the Georgian Terrace. Rooms, I've reserved a block of rooms. They're $179 a night. You're probably going to need Friday night and Saturday night. So that's 2 nights, unless you're local and you're just driving in. But that doesn't mean that you have to stay there. You can stay anywhere. There's hotels all around downtown Atlanta. They're all wonderful. There's cheap, value ones, and there's more deluxe ones. Stay wherever you want. You can pretty much walk. I mean, it's centrally located, or you could get an Uber or a cab or whatever you need to do to get to the workshop or to get to Mary Mac's. It's not a big deal. You do not have to stay at that hotel. So if you want to try to cut your costs, you can do that. I know a lot of people were thinking about rooming up. Unfortunately, at this moment, they do not have any rooms that have 2 beds available. You can upgrade to a 2-bedroom if you want for an extra $100, I think. But right now they're just single queen size beds in the room. So that's that. Let me know if you have any questions, you guys. It's been great this last month or so. I know that everyone has learned a lot. We have exciting things coming up next month and the month after and the month after that. So I'm so glad you guys are all on this journey with me. Thanks again for sharing your stats. I really appreciate it. And if there's anything you need, just let us know. Of course, comment below this video thread if you have any questions or comments. Please share anything that's come true on your vision board, because that's so exciting and I love to see that kind of stuff. And let's just kind of have a conversation about it. And everybody, let's have an amazing sales this month. This should be, what is this, March? Should be huge for you wedding sellers. And we have Easter coming up. We have 4th of July. All that stuff needs to be started to be listed. Mother's Day, Father's Day. I want to talk about that real quick. Start adding in your tags for Mother's Day and Father's Day. If you haven't done that yet, start doing it probably end of the month, maybe. You want to get ahead of that so that as those keywords are getting ranked, you're getting ranked faster than others. Okay, so make sure you start adding that in, because you want to start really keywording your items a good 2 months before the actual event. Okay, so thanks very much. I adore you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.